Welcome to Power Pitch, everybody. I'm Mandy Drury, and with us now, Ellen and Greg Hamilton, the co-founders of Chemo Cozy. On our Power Pitch panel today, we have Dr. Nimesh Nagarsheth. He's an internationally recognized gynecologic oncologist. But when he's not in hospital, you can find him drumming in the rock band NED. The band is made up of 5 surgeons, and they're raising awareness for cancer. From the Bay Area is Casper de Klerk. He's a partner at Norwest Ventures Partners. The venture and growth equity investment firm has invested in nearly 500 companies, including investments in medical devices and healthcare services. Welcome to the show. Great to have you with us. Greg and Ellen, you're in the hot seat now. Nimesh, why don't you ask the first question?
What is your vision on market size for this actual product? Because it is correct, 1.6 million people in the United States are diagnosed with cancer each year. But by CDC estimates, about 650,000 of those patients are actually chemotherapy patients in outpatient clinics. And on top of that, not all of those patients would have long-term chemotherapy regimens.
If we only get 5 or even 10% of that market, we're still getting 60,000 jackets annually. And that's just with people that have chemotherapy problems they might have to go through. There's other people with blood disorders, and there's even other products that we're looking at to try and expand that market share.
Casper?
So I'm concerned about how you get to scale and profitability with your marketing efforts.
We looked at hospitals. There's about 5,700 hospitals in the United States alone, many of whom have gift shops. A normal gift shop purchases 30 jackets. If every hospital purchased 30 jackets, it's 171,000 jackets that need to be replenished, every couple of months. The other thing that we are currently doing and have had success is working with hospital foundations, where the foundation will reach out to donors and brand the jackets and give them to all their patients as part of a welcome pack, sort of when a person's just beginning cancer treatment.
To add to Ellen's point before is that we're going through an application process now with Medicare and Medicaid to try and get this as a non-medical device for reimbursement. So we'll see how that goes, but that'll also make it much more, available and affordable for people.
Let's talk dollars and cents here. I know that you manufacture the Chemo Cozy in China. How much does it cost to make per unit, and how much do you retail for it?
Well, right now it's costing us, without any operational expenses, about $18 a jacket. And then what we're doing is we're retailing now for an introductory offer of about $54.99. Now we know that price will probably have to escalate to cover our margins when we add distribution and everything else into that, but we wanted to keep it affordable.
We've heard what Ellen and Greg had to say, so are you in or are you out on Chemo Cozy? Nimesh?
I think if you could brand this to making a more quality of life improvement for the caring of cancer patients in general, and hats and other types of accessories, it could turn into something larger. But for those particular reasons, for now, I would say I'm out.
Okay, so we've got one out. What about you, Casper?
I do think there's immediate appeal from a consumer perspective, but I do think it's a low margin consumer business. And I think if you're successful across the country, you're likely to get copied. So I would be very concerned about intellectual property or branding. Somehow you've got to get to scale before others copy you. So fortunately, as an investor, I'm out.
I just love the concept. I love the care that it's coming from. I love the fact that you're also trying to reach out and reach children who are undergoing chemotherapy, which is a terrible thing for anyone to have to undergo. I really love the concept. I think you've got a great website. I wish you the best of luck. I'm going to be in on this one, guys. So we've got 2 outs and 1 in. What's your reaction, Ellen and Greg?
We appreciate the feedback and definitely agree with what we have in the pipeline in terms of hats and all that jazz. We already have designs done, and we're ready to keep moving forward and really supply the marketplace with something we think there's a need for.
Well, we'll really look forward to seeing what comes next from Chemo Cozy. Thank you very much for joining us. And Greg, good luck to you as well.
Thank you.
Thank you. Ellen and Greg of Chemo Cozy, and to our panelists, Casper de Klerk and Dr. Nagarsheth. And that is today's Power Pitch.